Hi, welcome. If you are on my podcast, welcome and good evening to Being Your Own Hero. This is Heather, Magical Life Mentor. If you're here on my YouTube page, I'm super thrilled that you found me. If you haven't already, please do subscribe below. And today, what I wanted to talk with you about was a subject that has been coming up with people actually messaging me and asking me questions about it, and that is taking responsibility. And this also falls in line with if you're blaming yourself for a lot of things, like you're doing a lot of self-blame or self-negative talk. One of my coachings is, or one of the things that I mentor on is to take responsibility. Now, one distinction that I wanted to make today was that taking responsibility does not mean taking the blame or being at fault. People in general will mistake that word responsibility with who's at fault. And that isn't at all what it means. What it means is you are responsible 100% for everything that goes on in your world and outside your world. So it's the difference of being at cause in your life, which I've talked about before in one of my videos or one of my podcasts, but it's the difference of you being at cause or being in a reactionary state. Like you either say life is going to go this way and then you direct it that way, or you wake up in the morning and life hits you and you go, okay, I got to do this. I got to react, right? The way you can know if you're a reactionary person or if you're at cause is if you plan your day ahead of time. When you go to bed at night, right before you go to bed, do you know what you're going to do the next day? When you get up in the morning, do you know where you're headed that morning? What is your state like when you wake up in the morning? So if you're going to be responsible for your day, one of the things you're going to do is you're going to start causing your day. So you can cause your day by planning out your day or knowing what you're going to do that day. And then you are directing your life. I've given a lot of different tips here, but today it's all about responsibility. So if you're responsible, that means that you are able to, response, able. Let's take the word and take it apart. It's responsible, right? And if you take it apart, then there's two words there. It's response and able. That means that you are able and willing to respond to the situation, whatever the situation is. So when you say, okay, I'm 100% responsible for the way it isn't and the way it is, you're saying, I am able to respond to this. This is me taking responsibility. I caused this, whether it be a bad marriage, a job that you hate, a happy life, a happy marriage, an awesome job. So you can be responsible for the things in your life that aren't so great, and you can be responsible for the things in your life that are amazing. Your weight, the things that you eat, your health. You can even say that you're responsible for things outside your control if you want to. It actually gives you more power in your life to say, yeah, I caused Donald Trump to happen. Or, I am part of the responsibility. I am part of the issue, or I am part of what happened. I'm responsible for that. And when you take responsibility, when you say I am 100% responsible, now you have power. Because before you're responsible for anything, you're just somebody who reacts to stuff, or things happen to you by chance, right? I won the lottery. Yay. Now, how do I do that again? Right? Versus I won the lottery and I'm 100% responsible for that because I looked at the numbers or I studied which tickets to buy or whatever it is. But when you say that you're responsible for your life and the way it's going, now you have power rather than being powerless. If you're somebody who is talking like a lot of negative self-talk, that's one of the things that came through when I asked the question on one of my Facebook groups is, what is your biggest self-doubt challenge right now, and I had quite a few responses come back that they're speaking negatively to themselves. So if you're doing negative self-talk, what that tells me, what that triggers in me, is that you're living your life without very much power. You don't think that you have power in your life. So one of the things that you can do is take responsibility for it. Take responsibility for the way you're speaking to yourself and the way you're speaking out in the world. And I think tomorrow or the next day, I'm going to do another one of these, and we're going to have a little bit deeper conversation about what's going on in your head. What are the conversations you're having in your head, and what that is producing in your life. So thanks for stopping in. Share this video. Don't keep me a secret. I am Magical Life Mentor, and you can find me at Facebook at Magical Life Mentor, on Instagram at Your Magical Life Mentor. Of course, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. And then I have a podcast called Being Your Own Hero if you'd like to listen to me on a podcast. But I am super thrilled you're here, and thank you for being with me. I wish you all the magical days your heart desires, and we'll see you soon.